What's going on, people? We back. I'm back on the road. God made millionaire, and I mean, this is something, man, that it just has me fired up right now. And it's so important if we plan on being all that God created us to be. You want to go to higher levels. You want to go to the next level in your life. You want to accomplish that goal, that dream. You want to get that job. You want to get that career. You want to start that charity. You want to start that ministry. It's important to know God is the source. Now, you might be saying, just like the other video, oh, Deshaun, that's so simple. Everybody knows God's the source. Really? Do you really know? Do you really know God's the source? Do you really believe in your heart? Because it's challenging. Because what happens is, in an effort to be diligent, we try to work on our skills. You should be trying to work on your skills. You should be trying to develop yourself. You should be trying to sharpen yourself up, sharpen your axe, become better in your chosen field. If you're a salesman, you should be studying how to be a better salesman. You should be studying how to be better with people, how to negotiate better, how to create a better position, how to create a better just an overall situation for your clientele. Any field. If you're a teacher, you should be studying education. You should be going to college. If there's specific goals that you need to accomplish, that you want to accomplish rather, and you need college to get to those goals, you should be going to college. You should be taking the classes. You should be taking the courses. But follow me. That's not where your promotion comes from. Promotion comes from the Lord. And what'll happen is you can find yourself working like the world works, because I've been there, and it's a struggle, it's a challenge, it's a faith issue to believe that no matter how good or how, I don't want to say bad, but novice, I guess you would call it, no matter if you're a novice or an expert, that's not what makes your business successful. That's not what makes that's not what makes you good at your job. What makes you good at your job is you're anointed by God to do that job. God being the source. So what you have to see is that every good and perfect gift comes from above. Everything good comes from above. The job, the idea, the inspiration, the wisdom to pass the test, the favor to get a meeting with the right person, all comes from above. Everything comes from above. Now here's where I'm going to take it to another level. The money comes from above. Your money does not come from out here horizontally. It comes vertically. It comes from up, down. We work out of heaven's economy. So we need to believe and to train ourselves daily. That's why I'm making this. That's why I'm here. That's why we're doing this together, because we have to condition ourselves daily in these things that are going to give us peace. When you believe your stuff comes from the horizontal, which means it's coming from in front of you, it's basically coming from the world. And what happens is there's more stress attached to that, because you believe in some way that if you work harder, you'll get more. When I've seen and I believe in sweatless victories. That's not saying that you won't have challenges, that you won't need to polish yourself, because Proverbs and the scriptures talk about being diligent. You should be diligent. You should bring a good attitude to your job. You should show up a little early. And if you're not going to show up early, show up on time. I'm not with because I don't get to work every day early, but I get to work on time. And there were times when I used to get to work 5 minutes late, because I'm in sales, and you think, oh, I don't care. But at the end of the day, that's not diligence. That's not setting a good example for how a child of God approaches things. Because here's another level for the same video. There's a lot in this but by the Holy Spirit, I believe that you have ears to hear and you'll receive it. You don't work for your job. Do everything as if you're doing it unto the Lord. You work for God. Your promotion comes from God. When you get that job, it's not because you earned it. It's because God felt you were ready for it. God's not going to give you something you're not ready for. In your character, he's not going to give you something that's going to make you, that you can't handle, that you can't keep. Very important. When you walk in, it all has to do with God being your source, has to do with you are here working for God. I'm here and I'm reconditioning myself too, y'all. I'm not telling you I've mastered this, far from it, but I'm digging into this content same as you. I'm getting the revelation same as you. I'm getting ministered to same as you. But this is where God has led me, and we just have to realize that this is truth right here. This is biblical truth. You want to know how to get to the next level with God, with more peace, less stress? You want to know how to stand out in what you're doing? You want to know how to not bring the same type of attitude to a job where it seems like, I just stay late and you're sweating and you look stressed, and you can create massive results without even working that hard. I'm not going to tell you don't work hard, but you don't have to be, oh God, I'm stressed. I got to get to the office 2 hours early. I got this major project. I got to get to school. Oh God, you can really, if you start to see that everything comes from up, everything comes from up, your promotion, when the job's ready for me, the job's going to be mine. When I'm ready to graduate, I'm going to graduate. All my success in life comes from up. Nothing to do with man. Nothing to do with anybody in this world. They can't stop you. They cannot stop you. Whether they try or whether they just lay down and get out your way. There is no one in this world that can stop you when you know that everything comes from above. So that's enough for today. I'm getting ready to chew on this. But just keep saying to yourself today, listen, God is the source. Everything comes from up. Everything comes from God. Everything I'm going to do today comes from God. My paycheck is from God. My job's from God. My children are from God. God is in control. But I'm going to do my part. I'm going to work as if I'm working for the Lord. But I got to know in my head and in my heart that my promotion, my success is up to God. And he's going to make sure that I'm promoted. So, God bless you. Subscribe to the channel. Stick with me. Let me know what you're thinking. I really want to know what you're thinking. When you hear this type of stuff, is it what you've been taught? Is it contrary to what you've been taught? Is it I just want to know. Comments, you like it, you hate it, doesn't matter. I want to know how you feel. God bless you. God made millionaire. You are one in the making.